Greetings, y'all. It's Matt from the Green Arcade, back playing some more Farming Simulator 17. Hey, we're back at South Mountain Creamery, and I'm putting the bales in the storage thing over here. Now, these are kind of like reserve bales, just a few little extra ones. I think I'm gonna have enough to take care of things. You know what? Let me just go in cab and do this. This is a lot easier to do in cab. I'll back these up in here. You know what, I need to turn that sharper. Just a little sharper. Still need to go sharper. I say it's easier to do this in cabin. I'm not proving my point. Turn, bales, turn. There we go. Starting to look a little better. Whoop, 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 whoop. Get in there. Alright, now go forward a little. I want to kind of get them up snug against these other ones if I can. Tell you what, let me go a little in cab and do a little zoom out there, or zoom in, I mean. Yeah, see, the problem with these walls is you can't see through them. So I may just drop them right here and then line them up with my trusty dusty old T6 outside there. And then a lot of straw bales are going to be put in here. I think what I'm going to do is just come straight in, or maybe back into one of these doors and start loading them from one end. Probably be smarter to do it from that end, start stacking them down there. That way I can still get access to these hay bales if I need them. Get it kind of straight. Ooh. Kind of pushed me out from the door there. Alright. So we've got our hay bales finished. And you know what? I may just leave those like that. I may not even attempt to move them. And we can barely fit in here. Whoop, nope, wait. I gotta wait till that folds up. Gotta wait. There we go. Alright. Let's get out of here. I'm gonna close that door. Because like I said, we're done with the hay bales. I filled this side up over here. I even put a little extra there in the front to see how it would work. But I think I do want to kind of reserve those spaces maybe for some of this equipment, if it'll fit. I don't know that it'll fit. So let me test this out here. I'm gonna test a theory out. It's just a theory, and it's not law until we prove that it works. How close are we? Ooh. Got a little more room, just a little bit. Alright, now we're up against it. Can we detach it? Yes, we can. Can we close the door? Where's the switch? Yes, we can. We got plenty of room for our equipment in here. So we'll park our hay equipment in here. And then when we need to get to the bales, we'll move that equipment out one at a time. Alright, guys. So that's that. I'm just going to park this right here, because we've got another project to get to work on. Go down here where all this equipment's jumbled up down here. We are going to cut some trees. We got to get these trees down and get them chipped up, and because the next time I mow this field, I don't want them in the way. So we'll get them all cut here. All right. We're going to make a lot of money off of wood chips, I think, this winter. Because we've got a ton of them. Let's see, where's the next tree at? Tell you what, let me cut these down on the bottom first. Yeah, come on, where's my trigger? Cut these on the bottom first and then come down around the bottom and come up top. oak. Yeah. Saved by the birch tree. That almost fell on my head. Probably should start cutting these from the other end, huh? I fell them out at an angle like I was on the other side. Whoa, Lord. Whoa, Lord. Yeah, let me... Ooh, that's still shifting. Let me cut some of these at an angle. See, ooh, here's a tiny tree. Here's one of those little... No, that's not a tree at all. That's the limb sticking out up there. He's like, ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, tiny tree. There are some tiny trees on this map, but we haven't gotten to them yet. So, we'll get to them after we purchase field 12 down there. That's in the books somewhere. Or in the cards, I should say somewhere. It's not in the books. When it's in the books, it's done. And it's set in stone. So, really, it's in the cards. But I still would like to buy that field before harvest season. Cut this one at an angle. And this will just open this field up so much more. Fall. That way, that way, that way. No. Well, that'll be interesting when I come back to that. Maybe I can chip it off there before I do it. I didn't realize there were this many trees up here. I knew there were a few, but good gravy. Come on. I'm not at the end yet. Is this the end? One more. Birch, no. 3 more, wow. I see the fence though. We're getting there. I think I may fill these back this way. See, there's a little tree. There's one. Maybe there's some on the map. You guys thought I was crazy, didn't you? Talking about little trees. They're here, though. No, fell that way, that way. Y'all saw that, right? I cut it totally that way, and it fell that way. So I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to go ahead and get the chipper and chip some of these up. And then I need to cut these trees outside the fence as well, but I may have to shut down the highway to do that. Of course, you know, okay, so remember how I couldn't turn traffic off? Well, after I saved the game and left and came back, the traffic was gone. So maybe you have to save it and exit and then come back. I don't know. It's weird. But the traffic is gone now. I haven't seen any anyway. Trick here. Just look at this stuff. I know this is totally not realistic, but it gets the job done. Alright. I love this Brooks chipper. Comes in very handy. But you know what? Those birch trees, they fill this thing up. They're worth a lot of wood chips there. So let me go fill this up now. Alright, I'm gonna take a little drink break here. And I'm back. Nothing like a midstream drink break, or mid-video drink break. Oh man, I was so excited the other day. Somebody got me a Clearly Canadian. I don't know if you guys remember those. They're were really big back in the 90s, and then for some reason they just went poof, nowhere. They were gone. I had a, what was it? Country Raspberry Clearly Canadian. And they're only available at one, it's not really a local grocery store, it's actually in the big city. So the next time I go to the big city, I'm going to get me some. But oh man, Clearly Canadian is so good. It's sparkling, I guess carbonated water, flavored water. Oh, it's so good. It's good stuff. It's actually not that bad for you. It does have sugar in it, but I mean, I think it's better than the other stuff that they've come out with, all this fake stuff, you know, with sucralose and all that in it. Oh, is it good? Expensive, but good. Wood chips. Probably gonna have to go empty a load of wood chips. Yeah, this will open this field up so much more. And there is a little steep part back there. I'm not really worried about it. I think our Krone mower will go over it just fine. But I do need to plow this field and replant it at some point. Maybe not this season, but some point in the future I do. Thought I could grab that without putting it down. Let me get this birch over here and see how much I can get. Yeah, I think I can get these oaks here. Or this oak. And maybe a maple while I'm at it. Yeah, that filled me up. I probably should have waited on that one, but you know what? We've got a ton of wood chips. I'm not that worried about it. So this will fill up the truck. And grab a little bit more and put in the chipper. I wish it didn't I wish the chipper, and I know it's that way, but I wish it didn't have this storage capacity like this. I wish that the storage capacity remained just in like the auger wagon and the trailers. Because it just doesn't seem realistic. I mean, where are all these wood chips coming from? They're not compacted in there, so yeah. Is it still filling it? Yeah, I guess it is, isn't it? Now maybe not. You know, that one doesn't look full, but I think it is. If it's not full, this thing will trigger on it, and it is not triggering, so I'm gonna say it's not. I'm gonna say it's full. So let me go ahead and put some more in this, and then when we come back, all I have to do is just pull up to this. That would be birch tree, wouldn't it? I think I can grab one of them. Fill her up here. Oh yeah, 98%. Good number, good number. Not too full and not too empty. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn this trailer, this auger around, auger wagon. That'll fill up about just a little over 1.5 trailer loads full when I come back. Not forget to put the pipe out here. Point it down a little too. Go. Alright, so we'll just shut the... Well, now let me... Well, I'll have to turn it on when I come back anyway, so... Alright, let's roll. And I don't want to turn uphill, I want to turn downhill. Even with this truck, it's got a lot of power, but it's a lot slower going uphill. You can see we're 98% full on our New Holland over there, and we got 100% here. 480,000 liters more. I'll have to look up how many we have total so far. Can't remember. I want to say it's like around 12 million liters of wood chips so far. I probably need to close those doors. Don't want moisture getting in there to my hay. I want to keep them dry. Hopefully that's got the mask on it. I didn't even think about that. I think it should. The seasons mask, you know, so it doesn't, so the hay doesn't rot. I'll have to keep an eye on them just to make sure it does. If not, boy, we're really gonna be up a creek. We'll have to find somewhere else to store those. All right, let's see how much we have in here. Oh yeah, 12 million. We'll probably by the time we get done with this project, be pushing maybe 14 to 15 million. I'm hoping. So we will be able to sell wood chips in the winter. You know, whenever they go on high price. Let's see when that is. Oh yeah, winter, midwinter. Can't sell them now. Wouldn't make any money on them. I need to get these trees up here too. I need to, after this project with this, I need to move up here and get these trees all cut and chipped up here. I may cut that maple right there. There's no question about it. I'm probably definitely going to cut that maple. It's really close to the power lines out here. Oh, the music. So yeah, we're going to cut that tree and get away from those power lines, and then we'll be able to turn in here a little sharper too, maybe. Country music, take me home to the place I belong. Is it West Virginia? I think so. Yeah. Alright, let me turn around. I want to find my stumper, bring it over here. Alright, you know what, this is not realistic, this is not realistic, the engine's not on. Okay, now it's on, it's realistic. This should fill this up. And we'll move back to that back trailer. That's all for the auger wagon. And we're full on that one, so I don't think any went in that auger wagon. We'll have to check that. If we get to 0, none went in it. Yeah, okay, we're good. It looked like it had a little trigger animation there. Alright guys, so that's pretty much the name of the game here. I'm going to cut the rest of these trees and get these cleared out of here, and then I'm going to come over and stump out these stumps, grind them out, And we'll have a few more wood chips in storage, and then I'm probably going to move this project. I might cut some of these trees down here. We got the corn out there, so I may wait on that. I may do that later, but definitely down there around the farmyard where we got our equipment at, we'll do some more chipping. Alright guys, until next time, remember you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Grain Arcade. We will see you guys later.